What's going on, people? Welcome back to another great episode of the Mark and Will Show. Of course, you got your favorite two hosts of the most, Mark and Will. What's going on, my brother?
What's up, bro?
What's
Let's
up, man?
get it. Let's get it. Get the energy up. Get the energy up. We got a special one today, baby. Special one today. You know I'm going to bring it. I hope everybody else brings it.
We got some special guests today, people. We're going to go around the circle for everybody to introduce themselves. You go first.
I'm Cierra, and I'm a producer.
I'm Shannon Woods.
Nothing.
I'm Deanne Woods. I have two teenage sons. Both of them play for Male High School. Fantasy football player, so I'm
Me
here.
too.
And they're on the show.
And we on the show.
You know, I'm talking about your sons on the show.
Yes, Robert and Daniel Bird.
Yeah.
And I'm Anthony, AJ's
Hey,
mom.
Woods. Yep. On the show. Let's get it. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Bring it up. Bring it up.
We're gonna hit first the game that won you a bottle of Hennessy today. The New England,
Yes, sir.
the New England New York Jets game, which New England won 30-27.
The game that you made me stay and watch
Yeah, I did
because
yeah.
it was an ugly game.
It was an ugly game, but it got good at the end.
Yeah, it got great at the end. Great at the end because I was thinking, damn, I have to buy a Bumba rum. Have you heard that kind of rum?
I don't know what that is.
It's a Bumba rum. It's a Bumbu rum. Yeah.
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 I mean, Cam done. I mean, he threw for 274, had no touchdowns, no picks.
Crucial. Any fumbles?
No picks, no fumbles, no nothing. Joe threw for 262, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Hey, you know what? We did a show yesterday. Mark's like, hey, I'm taking the Jets. Man, I'm like, man, that cannot be you. What the hell's going on? And we watching the game, I was thinking, damn. Not only am I going to have to eat them words, I'm going to buy a bottle of Bumba. I don't know what the hell it is. But nah, that was great, dog. Because New England had to win that, man. But I feel sorry for the Jets, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because they tried their asses off.
They played a damn good game.
Yeah, but I'm not so sorry that I got that hand dog coming.
They played a great game last night.
Yeah,
Joe Flacco
so
might have took that spot. He might be the starter for round out.
You think so?
Yeah.
He better than Donald, though.
Yeah.
If you do that, then you got to get rid of Donald. Which
They're going to have a new quarterback anyway come draft.
Lawrence
will be there
said he
anyway.
gonna come on the show. Lawrence said he better be on the show to play for the Jets. He said, I better play for Clemson. I go on the show. I ain't gonna worry about that shit. So
go
that's
get Fields.
100.
Jets, go get Fields. Don't even worry about him.
Oh, no.
Go get Fields. He don't want to go to the Jets. Go get Fields.
What that emoji?
With a little prayer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, another
What
note
else
of
is going
NFL. Another note NFL. They approve for the 16-game playoffs if games is canceled due to Corona. There's a lot of Corona cases going around. See, colleges postponing a lot of games. NFL's getting scared.
Yeah.
So they won't mess that bread up. So they're going to add 2 more teams in the playoff race. But they do it, bro. Like we said, they got to add a 2-game bye. You can't just have one team with a bye.
True.
You can't.
Yeah.
The thing about it is this, bro. I think they're like gearing just in case because it's flu season.
Yeah.
It's also fluid season. If you don't have fluids in your car, you need to get your shit together.
I know it's right.
But you're gonna need that too. Get your shit checked before the winter. AutoZone, Pep Boys, holler at your boys. We need all that shit. See, you know how we do, bro. But nah, it's flu season, so yeah, they're gonna have to go ahead and rock and roll, and they're safeguarding because a lot of these buys is already taken. So my thing is this: I know how we talked about like right now it's 1 buy.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do 2 buy, and it's also watered down because normally you gonna get some people in there that ain't it's mud duck ass people. Ain't worth shit.
Yep. Jets make playoffs.
Yeah, that's true.
0-9. Wouldn't that be something?
What's that?
Jets? Yeah, they take off and make it. No, they just go on a 6-game winning streak.
If they was in NFC East, they have a chance. They be tied for third place or some shit in NFC East, baby.
Right.
Yes.
All right, bro, let's hit this college real quick. Alabama versus LSU. Tennessee versus Texas A&M. Games have been postponed to another date due to this corona outbreak. LSU, I don't know what they got going on, but this is 2 weeks in a row for them.
2 weeks in a row, but actually, when the season started, they was hit hard anyway.
Yeah, right.
Besides, everybody done left because OBJ was freaking passing out money.
Yeah.
So all that shit is messed up anyway. So
Right.
What's going on?
Thank
Okay.
It's
Anyway,
good, bro.
yeah.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
that's the thing about it. So not shocked on that.
Nah, heck no.
But let's back up real quick. So we hit what, the NFL first?
Yeah.
The NFL. So we're gonna go around the room real quick to get these ladies
Involved.
and not now this old chatter shit. So Sierra, what's your NFL team?
Steelers.
Shannon?
Steelers!
Deanne?
I'm a Panthers fan, but also like Ravens. Keep it moving.
Okay. College. What's your college team?
Louisville.
Okay. That's how you bring them back in, because it was getting kind of wild. My shit was loose and shit. Hey! Okay, brother, finish the airlines. We got something for y'all. Calm down. We got something for y'all. We got not yet, baby.
Let's hit
We
this
got it.
NBA real quick. NBA has approved the 72-game schedule.
Okay.
They took 10 games off. They're going to play 72.
So let me
They
ask you
should have
this.
took 20. Oh, for real.
Did LeBron, condone that? Is that
No,
what
they
happened?
said a lot of players wasn't with it. But
LBJ
it was
didn't
outvoted. They
give
didn't
the
say
seal of
who.
approval?
They didn't say who.
We do know who.
But, I mean, we know who, but they're not going to come out and say no
They
name.
came up, so.
They're not coming out saying no name and technically well, this person disagreed or that person disagreed or whatever. But they said a lot of players disagreed, but they outnumbered.
You know, at the end of the day, we hit this, we already hit this, but it's about making that money. I mean,
Of course.
for both sides, true.
Yeah.
Because, if you're somebody who's not making, you're a rookie on that rookie contract, you ain't making that big money unless you went high.
Right, so yeah, I want to play.
Yeah.
Start this season
I
now.
need to get in there. And LeBron is like, sit back, boo-boo.
LeBron's still partying.
I would too, though.
He's still partying, bro.
How many you got, dog?
He get 4.
LBJ got what?
He got 4.
For them things?
He needs 2 more.
But then also, I saw that the Lakers are trying to get Serge Ibaka.
I seen that.
Okay.
I seen
Serge.
that.
Who was
I
it?
seen
We
that.
already know Cousins, and it was Tristan Thompson.
Oh, Lord, there you got it next to you. Go ahead and do it, brother. The first one of the night. First one of the night, brother.
Stop it. Stop. Brought you by Canteen Vodka Soda. Don't get Tristan Thompson. Actually, Tristan, we trying to recruit you down here. Come on down here. You and the Kardashians. Y'all come on down here.
We don't want him on the show.
We want him on the show. We taking that in. Yeah, we got so much stuff going on. It's all Gucci. It's Gucci.
He just got his
Come on down, baby, because what's he doing for the Lakers?
He's not going to do nothing for them.
Thank you.
I mean,
Because he's closer
he might
to LA.
He might give us more bucks than Green. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that Ibaka though,
It's a good one.
That'd be
That's
a
a good solid one. Because that'll take place McGee. We already
Yeah.
know that Cousins, if he's healthy, is going to be rock and roll.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So that means you bring back Cousins and you do pull off and get him Dwight McGee most definitely.
Oh, they out of there. That's
Yeah,
so
they
out of
know.
there. That ain't even funny. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is that, is Danny Green still going to be on the team?
Yeah, he signed that 2-year deal.
Well, I mean, you can still cut his ass.
I mean, you can, but they're gonna keep him.
And
They're gonna keep him. Hopefully, he won't do that burst.
Jeez!
Yeah. But at least we get a Christmas game. Yeah, we get a Christmas game.
yeah, you're right, because it starts the 22nd, right?
Yep.
And we already know it's going to be the Clippers against the Lakers, or the,
Yep.
the Lakers
Lakers
against
against the
Golden State.
Warriors. Yep. Exactly.
We don't want to see none of that bullshit. We don't want to see. No knock against the Heat. I don't want to see Lakers and the Heat.
I don't
wanna see
either.
that. I don't want to see that shit. I'm sorry.
And then that's back in crowds and stuff too. No, I don't want to see it either.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they've been opening up arenas. That ain't gonna last long. They'll be in the boat by February. Tony La Russa.
LaRusso!
Late October, Tony La Russa was pulled over for a DUI.
Jeez.
Looked at the officer in his face and told him, "You know I'm a Hall of Famer, right?"
That's so much
And then flashed this ring, guys.
drunk shit.
Hey,
But hold on. Tell her how old is LaRusso.
he's 76-year-old.
Oh.
Tony La Russa. 76-year-old La Russa.
Ah,
You know how crazy that is?
Seriously?
yes.
Pulled over
But
for
you
a
know what?
DUI and
That's
trying
the whole
to use his little money stain to his advantage.
Yes, sir. And
Yes.
you know what though? The funny. First of all, it's never funny drunk and driving, all that kind of
Yeah,
shit.
no.
Believe that. We
Don't
know
do
that
it.
it's history.
Nope.
All that. Let's stop that shit.
So don't.
But for you to go, your calling card is like, I'm the manager of.
The White Sox.
Come on, dude. I got a world. You know, what I'm saying serious thing. Yeah, that's
No, that's kind of bogus because you don't
Yeah.
do that. You don't do that.
Oh, you coming in or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, please do. I mean, we used to be walking through.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. So yeah, that right there is legendary because you know that's what they do. So that's crazy. So is that the headlines?
Yeah, that's it.
Headlines. The
Let's
headlines. The
Bring the
headlines.
ladies in, brother.
Let's get this rocking and rolling. Off the jump. Y'all know how Mark and Will do this shit.
Time
So
out. Don't say Mark and Will. Say you know how I do because you come up with this crazy stuff. But keep going. My fault.
The crazy shit at the end of the show, bro.
But you like to do it in the middle too. Just
Moms. Get your boy. Get your boy. Come on. No. The great thing about this is that, you know, everybody think about sports, about men, they think about the kiddos and all this kind of stuff. But you know what? The great thing is that women are involved in sports then in many ways, not just being just fans of NFL, college, whatever, but also the kiddos, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the kiddos, you know, the moms got to be the ones to take the kids to practices and all this kind of shit. So we thought that let's do a show that have the women on here. We can ask some questions, speak their truth on different things. So
Right.
basically, we're gonna interview them. You know, we're gonna talk that shit, do what we gotta do. So my thing is this. Number one is this. How did you guys get involved in sports as a youth? Sierra, you up?
Well, at first, my son, he always said he wanted to play football. And I didn't agree with it at first because I was like, that's my baby, I don't want to get hurt. But when...
Hold on. I gotta stop you on this. Like, no, I'm talking about you. How did you get involved? Was like, did you wait till your son? That's how you got involved?
That's how I
period?
got
Okay,
involved.
cool.
Yeah, and we had somebody who lived across the hall from us, and they was a coach for the Broncos.
Okay.
And that's how he started with playing Little League with the Broncos.
That's good shit. How about you, Shannon? When was the first time you was exposed to sports that you recollect?
Well, I'm an auntie, and I don't
I
have
said
kids.
you was exposed. You, not,
Early on, I think probably started with t-ball, baseball, Shawnee Little League. That's when it started early on.
okay.
As far as the love for sports, I mean, I like all different types of sports, but I think that's when my first exposure to it
Yes.
was.
Okay.
And that would be the same for me. It would be at an early age, and our dad, he was one of the overseers of it, Shawnee Little League. And so we've just been always involved between dad, you, and then just evolving to where my boys play sports. That's just what it is.
Yeah. And this show is special because I have my sisters with me, and I have my other sisters with me. You know what I'm saying? So I got my brother. So this right here, we wanted to kick this off because sports helps out with so much different things. You know what I'm saying? And and like we are a sports like for Mark and Will to do this show, you have to have support. This is part of our support system, and they know the sport. So that's another reason why we brought them on this stuff. So let me ask you, you guys went ahead and said like the NFL, you claim the fame, the NFL, the Steelers, no, in the Carolina. So
Buffalo, Lamar,
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
So let me ask you this, and this is like y'all can take it however you want. Like who wants to answer first? So like, as far as your NFL team, how'd y'all become the Steelers fan? How you become a split fan? You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do. How that start?
Was thrown in there.
Because I couldn't say. I mean, whatever. I mean,
you know, I became a Panthers fan because one, I was just attracted to the sport and the team players in general. To be very honest, and you know, in terms of this, also the same with when Lamar Jackson, as a U of L former athlete,
what's up, nephew?
went to the Ravens, you know, but it's no shame with it. I'm still a
No,
fan.
it's not.
You know, I just want to
But you know what? No.
hit that shade you threw.
No. This is like my older big sister, older little sister, big little sister. The thing about it is this though, because like in NBA, people follow players.
That's what
But
it
you
is
know
over
what?
there.
It's a double. It's a double standard on that because like when we do it in football, then but in NBA, like okay, I understand. You just saying you like LeBron, you like Steph Curry, but in football, like pick one.
Yeah, you got. Yes, that's what they do. You got to pick one.
But you know what? Can I get a dig real quick?
Please do.
I mean, but here's the realization of it in regards to, because if you are a true collegiate fan and you from a collegiate town, then of course you have a top player that where he goes is some of where you are is going to be with him. So even where your devotion is, where it is, you still are in support of him. So my thing is in terms of even with being a Panther, I got plenty of Panther paraphernalia, but you know my just devotion for U of L and what Lamar did at U of L led me to be, you know what, I want to be also a Ravens fan.
So you're a Teddy and a Lamar fan? Because you know Teddy's done that.
Is he done that? Yeah, then you know what? I'm very wild, you know. Don't do it.
Yeah, messing with you. But anyway, what you said was good. No, because it's understandable.
Because reason, it's been a lot going on through a lot of seasons, so no, but like
You had Cam Newton.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
had Cam Newton. And Cam's gone. Cam is at New England. So, okay.
Yeah, he moved. So, you know what
Thank you,
I'm saying?
DD, for that piece. I'm playing. Shannon.
I mean, I am a Steelers fan.
So, how did you become a Steelers
I
fan?
mean, through the years, I became a Steelers fan.
Was that because Thomason was the coach? No, I'm just asking.
I mean, I like Thomason, but I like Ben as well.
Thank you. Okay. That's
Okay,
good.
I like him. I think he's an awesome player.
Okay.
So, you know, that's the reason why I'm a Steelers fan.
Sierra. because I don't. You know what? It's that social worker in me. I don't want you guys to be kidnapped. And feel that you have to be
Wait a minute. I've been a Steelers fan for like 13, 14 years, maybe a little bit more.
Not really.
Yes, I have. To say that you watched the Steelers and Dallas game.
Of course,
Okay.
but I'm cool with that, baby girl. But I'm gonna tell you what. How many players can you name on your team? Don't bring it down. Don't bring it down, because I don't attack like that.
You know what? No, I respect.
Thank you.
I respect all the teams. I really
Okay,
do.
well, cool. Thank you. So how do you become a Steelers fan? How you become a Steelers
I
fan?
became a Steelers fan when I met Mark.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. So let me ask you guys: do y'all like football more or basketball more or baseball more? Like, what sports do you like more? Let's kick it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
I like football and basketball, but I think watching my son play football, I got
Mark
more.
knows me, so.
I got more involved with football, so I would say football.
Okay.
I like the football.
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 Football. Okay. Cool.
More
So,
to look at.
huh? More to look at.
Jesus Christ.
Oh Lord. Did I be sure?
Oh my God.
Is that the real?
Oh.
Let's keep it 100.
Hey.
Hit our sponsor real quick. Hit Canteen real quick.
Canteen, I can't even get up. Canteen watermelon flavor. Thank you.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Okay.
Ain't never love.
Ain't nothing but love. Ain't nothing but love. Ain't nothing but love.
Ain't nothing
So, the beauty of this thing is that, like, we're privileged.
Right.
The beauty of this thing, we're privileged to have, like, mothers who,
Yeah.
like, have athletes.
Yeah.
So, let's kick it this way. And, you know, auntie sport, uncle sport, you know, all that kind of stuff. How'd y'all get your sons into Little League? Basketball, football, baseball, whatever. How did that start? Like, what? I mean, like, was it a discussion with somebody? Or y'all decided, like, what made you guys say, okay, let's go ahead and do this sport thing? Because, like, you got many people out there who are against certain sports, football. They don't know, like, we don't have the resources for the baseball. Baseball has picked back up. It really stopped.
Yeah.
But it's picking up. Like, football is really taking over. Everybody know about basketball. So what was the driving force for you ladies to get your sons into the sports? I don't care.
For me, I mean, I think it was just part of what we grew up in, you know. So I think it was a given in regards to when it came to of age, you know. Is your son or your sons gonna play? You know, when they're able to get into t-ball,
Okay.
they will get into, you know, basketball, pee-wee football. It was just part of what just almost was a normalcy in regards to this is what we do, you know. And so because if you already of a family and then just being around individuals that's just of a sports-driven, you know, atmosphere, that's what you do. And so, and then also just the love of it.
True. And I know that Cierra, you was talking about like, the neighbor or something.
Yeah.
Did that help that out? So was there any other kind of factors or like because the thing about it is like when you do that, when you get your sons into that or daughters into kind of like some gymnastics, because this is not like this. We don't pigeonhole ourselves just in one kind of sport. We like we do some everything. Like so, did y'all like when y'all found the league? Did y'all research? You know, like what drove you to these leagues? Like what drove you to Shannon? Shabby Seminoles and shit like the different stuff. Like why y'all pick certain leagues for y'all sons and stuff?
Well, I picked because when the neighbor he you know told him come, so I let him try it out, and I was like, if you don't like it, you don't have to play. Then my son loved it. So after the Broncos, the coaches from the Broncos left the Broncos and went to the Jaguars.
Okay.
So we was with the Jaguars all the way up till he went to middle school and started playing for Olmsted.
Homestead. Good shit. Good shit.
For me, it was locality.
You gotta scoot up a little bit.
Locality. Shavley was close. We just right, you know, Seminoles practice over there is Schaffner. Then we ended up changing to Highview.
Okay.
Once middle school hit, cut that, and my youngest actually took a leave for a year or two, and then went to middle school. But it was really it was initiated based on locality.
Okay. So when you guys, and this is for really everybody who deal with a coach that you don't know, and like the first time you heard the coach get on your son's ass, how did that feel? I mean, because like Mark and I play sports, so I mean, that's not like unusual. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like, when you first heard the coach, because most of the time you guys go to practice and all that kind of shit, and then Shannon, like, you know what I'm saying, in the stands, you can still hear in the stands when they get on somebody's ass. So like in practice too, you gotta take them. So how y'all feel? Because like, you know, I don't know. Did y'all play sports in high school?
Yeah, let's pat puff. I had aspirations to do it.
Okay. So no, and I wasn't trying to like, but I'm saying like, so.
But I gotta reach too.
Okay, well, so. Alrighty then. So when you guys first heard your son, when you first heard your sons get that from that coach, how did that feel? Because I know how I seen.
I can tell you real quick. Let me just real quick. So the first, well, I ain't gonna say it's the first time, but one of the time I went to all the practices, majority at least. And one thing is, I think as parents, what we do is we also scan and see how just the whole atmosphere and how the practice is going. And so both my boys on two different groups, two different teams. So we had Pee Wees and we had Mighty Mites at that time that they was playing on, and you know, just watching everything. And I can just honestly tell you, with the Mighty Mites, it was a situation where I felt like that the coaches weren't necessarily doing what they need to do, and then in a situation with Daniel, I ended up going out there and pulling him off the field, because if he's being made a mockery of, or he's being laughed at, then I felt like that he was not necessarily being genuinely trying to be developing his skill.
Yeah.
So, you know, one thing is, I think what coaches need to realize, especially with parents, when you come in and watching, if you're going to genuinely be watching out for the kids and try to develop the kids, the parents are watching. So I went and got him off the field.
With the lawn chairs.
I sure did. And I'll do it again, you know, because, you know, and the coach came and talked to me after that in terms of, I think it's also a whole realization that you got to realize that, you know, the parents are, not only the coaches, but the parents are doing a lot of commitment on this. And even if we're not out there coaching, we watching you coach. And if you feel like your child is not being developed, but more or less you're trying to make fun or mockery of, that's not cool. So I can tell you that experience with that piece was like, no. You know, no, if you're going to develop my child, you develop him, but you're not going to sit there and make him a mockery of what you're trying to make him be. Because if you're sitting around laughing of a situation that he's not doing well, or he's getting hit, and my son's crying, again, we're talking about Mighty Mike, so you're talking about a very young age, then that's not cool.
Yes, bro.
So, you know, that was that feeling as I developed on to the rest of that league, and on to the Highview and on the JCTMS, and watching in terms of when the child is getting on, the coach is getting on your child. Sometimes it's warranted in terms of your child is not paying attention and doing what they're supposed to do. And I think we have to receive that. And we've got to receive that and understand that, because ultimately I've seen where coaches do that, and you know the coach is in the betterment of your child. And, you know, just being in years of both, you know, two boys and ongoing between the community league, middle school, and in high school, then you understand and know that basically the coaches are in the betterment of your child, but you do have to watch your kids. Like I said, it's not really a good thing when you're sitting around and you watching coach laugh at your child if your child's not doing right, because there's a whole mixed message that's going on.
That's true. So, Cierra, did you experience any kind of stuff that you was thinking about, like that kind of notion or anything? Because like the thing about it is that these coaches is totally different. Like everybody ain't the same. The leagues are different. You know what I'm saying? So did you experience some kind of situation that you thought that was uncomfortable or not warranted? You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about it is that the whole key of the whole situation is this: like the little league, is your little league, middle school, and all that kind of stuff. So You know, you're like, Little League, you have more access to the kids. High school is different. It's different. And it's different for a reason because not every parent can be reasonable on that. Like, it's going to be sometimes your kid going to get chewed out, get their ass chewed, and they probably deserve it. And sometimes they get chewed and they probably don't, but, you know, everybody's human. Mistakes, they see things, they thought they saw something, they see film, they try to correct that. So my whole thing is that how to feel that, like, Cierra, with you, like, so you had access to CAJ, you know what I'm saying, playing, like, say, play football, basketball, whatever, and then all of a sudden it's taken away. Like, when you one of the parents that, like, I got to watch every practice, you know what I'm saying, and then all of a sudden, when that was taken away in high school, it's like, okay, what the hell's going on?
I was there for every practice. I didn't miss a practice. And it was times where I would be like, oh, I don't want my son playing no more because I didn't like how they jacked him up. I didn't like, until I met Mark and he was like, look, this is football. And if he's not out there doing something right, you know, sit back and let them do their job. That's what they here for, to help him and better him. So as he got up in the football, I was just like, okay, maybe he's right. I'll just sit back, because it was times where I would just be like, we want to move to another team. Find us another team.
And that's a great segue for this one, because my thing is this: you might find a coach that's like a Tony Dungy. Don't believe in all that hollering, don't believe in jacking a player up and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Every player is different.
Yep.
Some players need different kind of motivations.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not promoting abuse of no players, nothing like that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, it's a different way to coach. And there's different coaches out there, because you got to think, these dudes ain't getting paid. You know, you got some coaches, and especially in Little League, now they traveling around.
Yep.
It's a different thing. Like how many trophies I can collect, that kind of shit. Middle school has been froze down because it's Corona.
Completely.
And high school is like, look, I'm trying to keep my job, I'm trying to keep my family, all that kind of stuff like that. So it does come to, I mean, as a former player, I've seen it. I've seen people jacked up that I was like, ooh wee, thank God it was, you know what I'm saying? Because we might be going at it, you know what I'm saying? I saw some shit that should not have happened. Let's just put it that way. But also I saw some shit that some guys who probably should have had it jacked up, let's say that. So as the kids get older and they go to high school, right, things change.
Yes.
A lot of that, what you're able to see, is taken away. So really now you have to deal with what your kids say, what happened in practice, what happened, all this kind of stuff. So one of the biggest things that is lacking for some people, you know, we want to deem players, you know, they're athletes, but let's kick it 100. They're student athletes, and a lot of parents are thinking, like, my son is trying to get to college and go to the NFL, and they lack on that academics. So as a parents, and this is, you know, Mark, how important is this academics and for your kids to be a student athlete?
It's very important, because just think if they do want to go to the NFL and you don't make it, you don't have nothing to fall back on if something happens. You gotta focus on, I tell my kids all the time, school. If anything else, keep your grades up. Do everything you need to do, especially with this NTI. It's, you know, it's easy for them right now. But when you in actual school, it's not gonna be easy.
True.
So you gotta get your grades. That's one
number
important
one.
thing.
Yeah.
If anything else, get your grades. And like, college ain't for everybody.
True.
So I tell my kids, if college is not for you, don't go to college. But you need to have a good job that to where you can support your family and do what you need to do.
True.
100%. Thanks.
And I agree. I agree with everything that she said in regards to just understanding the importance of the education piece, because also you got to understand dynamics of education helps you in pieces of football and how you think and calculate things, and you got to understand plays, you got to understand what you need to do. All of it's education. So all of that is just move forward in terms of what you do, whether it's on the field or off the field. So I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, that's great. So hey, bless parents of student athletes. Hey, it's a beautiful thing. Real quick, two things I want to hit real quick before we have some fun. Because we're going to have fun. That's what we do. We have fun. That's what we do, Mark. Am I lying? Do we have fun though, bro?
We've been doing that the whole show.
I was like, what?
Yeah, but see, my thing is this. I want to hit two things. And actually, it's kind of morphing one. With this COVID that's going on, that's not going anywhere. Mm-hmm. How do you guys feel about your sons competing in this climate?
We was just
Now, hold on.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this now. Shit's still going on, so make sure you hint your word.
Yeah, we was just talking about that upstairs because we was talking about the playoffs, and like we both were saying they should just end the season, period, because it's not safe. If other teams is getting COVID, why keep trying to play a game, taking that risk of somebody else's child getting COVID? Mm-hmm. And then they bringing it home to their family. Then the whole family got COVID.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Yeah, and I agree. I think this is being careful. You got to be very careful. As much as you want to move forward, it's still about being careful. I love football. I think we all love football, and we love to see our kids play football. But also, it's about making sure there's an understanding that we need to be careful in what we do and the decisions that are made.
No, I'm saying because when you voice that y'all, I mean, that's what I was talking about. I want to wrap it up. I'm like, yeah, that's my thing. I mean, because you hit, you hit like it's a fine line. Because my thing is this: is that Mark and I have been talking about this forever, and they want to get it in so bad, but it's like they ain't played ball in 3 weeks now?
Well,
something like that.
And we were just talking about that. It's like some. Yeah, well, yeah, some are practicing, some are not. Some are just helmets, was in essence like 7-on-7 practice versus the full equipment practice. And so then you have some that's not practicing. Then you have situations where individuals may somebody tests positive, so it shuts everybody down. I think really everyone going into the playoff is at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
So you have a situation where it's a possibility that the team that you may be playing, that your sons or daughters may be playing, that there's someone who's going to forfeit because someone is not going to play because there's a COVID situation. Yeah. I just think the whole situation is
jacked at it. And also, let's keep it 100, because my thing is this: as a former player, 3 weeks not playing, and you're not really practicing full throttle. Injuries. Yeah. Injuries. No one's trying to have that happen. Have their son be in the hospital, knocked out, coma type ass, injuries type stuff. So, the crazy thing is that the Kentucky High School Association they override Jefferson County. That's why.
Yeah.
That's what happened. You see what I'm saying? Like Jefferson County was like, "No, we shutting this shit down basically until we see the thing." Yeah. But they was like, "Okay, y'all don't play. That means old county teams. Yeah, come back. It's that smaller population too."
Because in essence, I may interject. Essence, if you don't have the whole state of Kentucky on board with a decision, then you're gonna have that, because you have a different board of education who are deciding for each sport within their district, and it's in the counties, and it's a whole unfair situation. So then you get to the whole competitiveness about the whole situation in regards to I want to win the championship.
Yeah.
You know, but in essence, like we were saying, you have teams who haven't even practiced in several weeks.
Yeah.
Which
And
is
they
crazy.
they already
It's crazy.
scheduled for playoffs.
It's crazy.
They ain't played.
That's
So-
where the governor should step in because he oversees everybody.
Say
Well,
what, Auntie?
Is
Say
the
it.
government acting like somebody else?
Well,
Because somebody else did some shit that let each state decide
Mm-hmm.
how to handle COVID. So I'm with you. I think the governor should say like shut this shit
Yeah.
completely
I mean,
down.
because he
Man,
can
worry
trump
about all
everybody.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, he can do that.
Trump, he
Yeah.
can trump everybody.
Yes, he can.
And I think it's a
No
whole,
pun intended.
not only, it's a whole,
No fun.
I think it's a whole unfair situation. I think it's a whole unfair situation for the kids, for the parents, for everyone is involved. You know, like Sierra and I was talking in regards to just the whole with the parents of kids who are seniors.
Right.
You know, it's a whole
Yes.
unfair, and you
It's
know,
unfair.
huh?
Like I'm just saying you screwed up my business. I'm like, I'm getting.
It's just a whole unfair situation, and you know, trying to put my feet in the shoes. You know, I have a junior that you know, and I would probably feel the same way. You have a sophomore,
senior?
you know, you have the same situation of that field, but you know, you have to also separate in terms of this the health and safety risk of things.
Yeah.
It's just a whole
It's
it's
huge.
a whole messed up
Yeah.
situation.
And the thing about it is this. Let's keep it real light. Feel sorry for the seniors, point blank. But, and this kind of like this is almost kind of like a split conversation, like when Mark and I have we go back and forth and all this kind of stuff. But really, most seniors don't play by at least 6 games, right? So you got enough on tape.
Yeah, you should.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people wait to
They
see
say
you
they
like how
will.
we talk, you're gonna have enough on tape for like 6 games.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
So
yeah. And what and
And
Yeah, I'm sorry.
they giving the seniors 2 years of their college paid for.
right,
Oh, wow.
oh shit. But is that paid for in the state of Kentucky?
Paid for to wherever college they want to go.
Oh, well,
to.
yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's a whole lot
So they
of
can walk
perks
home.
with
So
that.
They
there
can
is
walk
there
home
are
somewhere.
Yeah,
incentives.
you can,
You
and
can
then,
walk on.
and then you come,
Yeah.
you can walk
Yeah,
exactly.
you
You
earn
can
your
walk
shit.
on, and then you earn. Cause so if you didn't get it,
Can you say that again? Because that's huge.
Yeah,
Don't-
yeah, go
say
ahead.
that again.
A lot of seniors this year because of COVID, you get 2 years of college paid for when you graduate from high school this year.
That's good shit.
So that's the incentive that they giving for y'all losing out on
That's good
things
shit.
that y'all not able to
That's
do.
great.
yeah, it is.
They better take that education and run with it.
Yeah. Okay, now, before we get to the phone real quick. So, the great thing is this. Everybody down here plays fantasy football. So, for the ladies, how long have y'all been playing fantasy football? And have you won anything in fantasy football? How many years you been playing for the fantasy football?
6 years.
Veteran.
Yeah. I've been playing. I've
Have
been
you
playing
won?
6 years.
Have you won it?
I won last year.
You gotta win them. Gotta win it. Win it to the dinner. Shannon, how long have you been playing?
I don't know. I was supposed to ask you, D, but I won last year as well, and I was winning this year, and I've lost 2 times, but that's okay. That's okay because I'm coming back.
Okay.
I'm coming back.
Thank you, Shannon. I think we played about 6 or 7 years
Yeah,
also.
it's probably about the same amount of years in terms of the number of years you playing, but
Have you won
also.
before?
Yeah.
Yeah, but also I want to add in, and you didn't
Okay.
ask this, but
Sure.
I'm gonna add in.
I know, don't
you
tell
know,
women, but it gotta be legal. Shit.
it is. I mean, I guess it is.
Hold on.
Yeah, it was
What
long.
is it?
What?
No, okay. Okay, never mind.
So we have veterans fantasy football players down here who has won the sports. That's so great. But hold on. Y'all know how I do. Before we end this show, hold on. Louisville Central, real quick. Hey, shout out to the University of Louisville women basketball team. They're ranked number 4 in one poll and number 5. So hey, keep doing what y'all do. But now it gets fun. It's time to have some fun. So, if you saw the show Friday,
Yep.
there you go, boy.
There you go.
No. Everybody's getting
No,
one.
it's
Everybody's getting
I
one.
don't even want it.
Now you got it because everybody's got to do it. What we got right here? On Friday we had a Sweet 16 R&B.
Oh.
We got a whole 64 count right here because we got more people.
Oh my God.
So what we're gonna go around?
Oh my
This is. Hold on. Let me finish. This is the 9th R&B championship. So what we're gonna do is go around. Everybody's gonna get a pick, and if it's keep it moving like we did. So.
I need a pen.
No, I got a pen, and when I do it, I'll show them out. I'll show them out. The first one, well, let's start with Mark. Boys to Me and Jodeci.
Jodeci.
No. You get the next one. We don't do that.
You go
Yeah.
Ah.
Silk Troop. Sierra.
Silk.
Intro H-Town Shannon.
Intro.
Deanne, Tony.
Men's.
Men Condition. Well, hold on, let me say it so the people can hear. So I got After 7 and who was that?
You did it.
Sweet. No, I didn't do
Levert,
it.
get
Levert
Sweet,
Sweet, get
yeah.
off.
That's when the
Yeah, no, After 7. No, shit. Mark, High Five, Shine.
Oh shit.
That's a good one. Put that fine.
Why would you?
That's a
Come
good
on.
Why
one.
would I? It just landed on you. What are you talking about?
What's that?
High
No,
Five,
but-
Shine.
No, like Shine.
You don't like
Well,
Shannon?
I said I do know all these
Oh,
Shine's
okay.
though. I'm gonna have 5. You ain't gotta tell me.
Oh, you, Guy BBD. Hey, Mark, we're gonna have another Alfonso situation.
Really?
That's a good one.
It's you. Come on.
Who BBD?
But no. Alfonso didn't know who Guy was.
So did.
Really?
I'm gonna have to go with
They young.
He didn't.
BBD.
But you still know. Okay.
You have it? Okay. Oh, yeah.
BBD, Shannon, 112 Jagged Edge.
J.E. girl.
Woo.
Hey, dude, I was ready to walk off. She would have said,
Cut
"What
close.
the hell's done?"
Cut close, change in faces, Deanne.
Oh, shoot. That's my bros, both of
I'm so glad I ain't-
Both of my
Thank
bros.
you, that's all
Both
I
of
need.
them.
Cut close.
Cut close?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I don't even want.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yes.
Last minute.
Last
Nubian and the Giants. I go with the Z.
Yeah.
Nah, they won't do
Nah,
that.
come on.
Mark.
Come on,
Oh.
Mark. Oh, come on.
Who you say?
Jay
Name,
his
yeah.
That's
name.
the name. Come on.
S-U-N-K.
Yeah. You better
Jada SWB,
be
baby.
classy.
That's WB.
Yeah.
Well, he was
You know, James don't have it.
Invo Brown song. Yeah, that was a good one. TLC Salt Pepper.
Ooh.
That's easy.
As it is. This is. No, it ain't easy. Ooh, I got
I
a
don't
heart.
think it's super
Ooh,
easy.
you got a heart.
I don't think that's super
I'm gonna
easy
say.
No hot shit ain't either. Come
I'm
on.
gonna say.
Say it,
Oh,
come
Lord
on.
Jesus. I'm gonna say TLC.
Okay.
I probably would too.
I probably
Yeah.
would've.
Escape Total.
I gotta say Escape. I
Yes,
gotta say Escape.
man.
I like Total too, though.
Yeah, I
Total,
like 'em too.
Total.
Yeah.
Allure per soul. Allure.
Drink.
Itty bitty bitty ho.
Bullshit. Mark. Smoking stuff and black
They still
girl.
good.
Pick some.
Mocha still.
Mocha
still.
Can't give me no words.
Smoking still.
We love all the black kids.
Okay. We're going on the other side, guys. We're going on the other side.
Okay.
So, Sierra, this is a solo.
Ooh, that's gonna be good.
Journal Levert, Keith Sweat.
I'm gonna have to go with Keith.
Keith
Okay.
Sweat.
Ooh, Shannon.
Shannon Case Joe.
Joe. Hands and down. I got all the CDs, Joe.
Okay.
Got
Deanne,
all-
Babyface, Brian McKnight.
Babyface.
Oh,
Ooh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Babyface.
Yeah.
I have Johnny Gill and Ralph Transit. Johnny Gill.
yeah.
Stop it. Stop. Mark, I can't go. Stop it.
Who's the next one?
Hold on, wait a minute.
Wait, Mark. I need you to pick wisely.
Maxwell D'Angelo.
Mark. Pick wisely. How would it be?
This is a lot of pressure.
This is a good one.
Big.
though. Because somebody shortchanged this
It's
shit.
a lot of pressure. Wait a minute.
Big.
But I'm
you got,
going
baby?
with Max.
Max. Yes. Maxwell
She got way more hits than D'Angelo.
Okay.
Yeah, not
Montel, Jordan, John
Oh,
B.
Lord Jesus.
Was you saying?
I don't know. This is how
They
we do
both
it.
I'm gonna have to see.
I
Yeah,
got some more bullshit to do. Go ahead.
They both really didn't have no good songs.
What you
so
got?
I'm just gonna say John B.
Okay.
I was gonna say
Ballad.
one.
Yeah.
One had a mega hit.
Shannon, Christopher Williams. Oh, get me. Tyrese.
But he's so
Coca-Cola.
arrogant. He's so arrogant.
I like Christopher.
Okay. Christopher Williams. Christopher Williams.
Ooh,
Hold on.
yeah,
You got a good one.
Tell me, Cameron
I'm about to
Usher.
go with Can We Talk. I'm sorry. I have to go
What?
with
Over
Can.
Usher?
Yes.
This ain't about one song. It's about like
Can We Talk? It's
over Usher.
for me, I'm picking.
Oh shit! Are you really serious? I'm sorry.
You know what? Usher.
Tevin Cam over Usher?
Excuse me.
That's one goddamn song over Usher.
Now he got a lot of songs.
Some
But not
fashion?
Deanne
Okay,
Usher.
well, it's okay.
Deanne. I'm shocked.
I feel, you know what? Hey, Mark, I feel like I'm back at Friday.
Oh, you got a good one coming up next, Will.
You have your choice, right?
Shantae Moore
Well,
and
that's a hard one.
Tamia.
Tamia.
Now, I love both of them, so come on.
I mean, you know what?
What?
God damn.
What?
Yeah,
Both of them
Tell
good
us
songs.
what.
What? Both of them are great.
What?
Hey, Greg, I'm going Tamia.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I sure am. You,
Ooh.
yep.
We already
Mark,
know.
Brandy Monica.
Ooh.
Brandy
Oh,
Monica.
that's hard.
Brandon.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I think I'll take
Jesus
Brandy.
Christ.
I love you,
No,
Monica.
Deborah Cox.
Oh,
Vanessa.
Oh,
I'm gonna have
that's
to go
so-
with Deborah.
yeah.
Thank you. Because don't be fooled. Cox. Shannon.
Tony
Braxton.
Tony
Let me
Braxton.
say the shit
I'm
first
sorry,
so people can hear it.
I'm sorry.
Tony Braxton, Kelly Price, you said Tony.
Tony. Like that deep voice.
We ready to pull Deanne from the shit out of the
Oh
last
my
bit.
God.
Faith, oh, this is so easy. Faith,
No, it ain't.
Mary J.
It's not necessarily.
It's not easy if you look in the mirror. No, it's not. Y'all don't know. No,
You don't know.
Don't.
you don't
I mean, I don't
know.
know what hits versus how you actually can sing.
It ain't, dude, are you
Oh, that's how we do it
serious?
again?
Stop. It's about who's the better artist.
So as I said, hits versus singing.
Oh my gosh. Are you?
Who you think is the better?
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna go with Mary J.
Oh Lord, thank God.
Okay, but in terms of her voice,
All right,
she's not
Pebbles
the better
and
singer.
I love her.
Pebbles and
She's not.
Sherelle. I'm going with Pebbles.
That's an even swap on that
But yours was a landslide.
one.
Uh,
No,
Michelle Aaliyah.
No, it's right. Shoot.
Hell, shit. Some of y'all.
Now, come on,
Girl,
now,
this
Sarah,
was
bring it in.
Lord, you hurt.
Right.
This is hard though. This is hard though.
That is hard to
This
do.
is hard. This was not harder
You
than
are,
Mary
It's
J.
about
If you're a
time.
music, yeah, that's very hard.
This
It's
is
very
hard.
difficult.
This is very hard.
I already got him.
I'm gonna have to say Erica.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. We love
I mean,
you, Lord.
No!
Great
No!
I'll put it with my Lord. I'll put it with Lord.
Okay. All right. Now we all. Hey, we in the next round. So now we have. Shannon. You have Jodeci Silk.
Silk.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Jesus
I'm a
Christ.
silk girl.
Deanne intro and mid condition.
Oh man, it was already
I like it.
spoken.
After 7, high 5. I'm going to after 7.
Mm.
Yeah, what your ass?
What?
BBD, jagged ass, bro.
That's right.
Hey, E.
That's right.
Cut close. Zanae.
Why you gotta get that one?
Oh, I take that.
It ain't you. What the hell you talking about?
Zane.
Zanae. SWV Invo.
SWV.
TLC Escape.
Ooh.
That's very, very hard. Now, come on, choose wisely.
Oh, see, it don't about no threatening shit.
I'm about to say
Both of them are great.
TLC. I'm about to say TLC. I am.
I probably would have said it too. Allure and I'm gonna go with Moke and Steph. Moke and Steph. They're losing next round.
Oh my god.
Mark, Keith Sweat, Joe.
Who is it?
Mark,
Keith
Keith
Sweat,
Sweat,
Keith Sweat.
Unfortunately, excuse me. Sorry.
Shannon, get your shit together because you done lost a lot of that shit.
I like
Babyface,
him too.
Johnny Gill.
I'm gonna have to say Johnny.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh. Maxwell, John B.
Oh, Maxwell.
That's easy as hell.
Easy peasy.
Obvious.
Christopher Williams or Tevin Campbell.
Oh.
That should been Christopher and Tulsa. Them two, you gotta go. You gotta ride with Tevin. Yeah, you have to.
You don't want to have one. You don't want to. I know Tevin.
Well, Tevin love the song.
But Tevin got to beat him.
Now, he can run.
Tamia, Brandy,
Christopher.
Brandy,
Who?
Brandy.
Who? Brandy.
Yes, shit, stop it. Deborah Cox, Tony Braxton.
Ooh.
I'll go with Tony.
Yeah.
I'll go with Tony.
Mary J. Pebbles. Easy.
Oh, come on, man.
Women. They've been influenced. You got more. You gotta say what you gotta say. Or you gotta say what you gotta say. Thank you. You better say what you gotta say. Mary J. Okay.
Influencing.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
Miss Tevin.
Yeah.
Shannon, Aaliyah, Erykah Badu. You better know you pick wisely. That's what she be saying. Pick wisely. You better pick wisely.
Oh my God, this is
Don't clam up now.
oh God, this is difficult. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I have to do a disclaimer.
No.
I mean, I
We don't
really
need to hear all that. Hurry
I'm
up.
gonna do love Aaliyah, but I'm gonna have to go with Erykah Badu.
Cool.
I might go with Erykah.
You can't go wrong with either.
No, you
To
do.
be
You really
honest.
can't. You really can't. I love you, Aaliyah.
Okay,
Please rest in
whatever.
peace.
She don't know you.
I still
Silk.
love her.
Okay, Deanne, Silk, mint condition.
Ooh.
What kind of man? Silk got, that's my dog.
That's the
So,
same.
Yeah, but I said,
Yeah,
man,
you gotta go.
man.
I know.
I
I'm
gotta go, man.
whatever. After 7, J.E. Gotta go with that jacket.
That's right. I'm sorry, J girl for life. J girl for life.
Johnny, whatever the hell it is SWV. That's so easy.
SWV.
But we like you, Janae, too. We like you, Janae.
Johnny, whatever.
We like
TLC,
DJ.
smoking stuff for sleeping.
TLC.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
get
ready to get them out of
there.
there. Shannon, Keith Sweat, Johnny Gill.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Alright, you good.
Yeah, you been rolling all night long.
Oh, God, this is very hard. I mean,
Come on.
I'm going to go with Keith Sweat only because
We
the
don't-
hits.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
I love you, Johnny. I love you, Johnny.
Yeah, okay. Hopefully you see this. Johnny, please see
I
this,
do
but
love you.
sorry. So, Deanne, Maxwell,
Red
and
dress.
Tevin Campbell.
Oh, Maxwell.
Get back to you,
Get it out of there! Get his ass out of there!
I love that. It's one of my favorite songs. I love Maxwell.
Brandy, Tony Braxton. You know what?
I know what song that Moke and Steph people sing.
Okay, wait.
He's
Ah.
you made a head on.
Okay, well they gone now. So Brandy, Tony Braxton. You know what? I'm going with Tony Braxton. I gotta get Brandy out now. I'm sorry. I do because you know
We
what?
like you, Brandy, too.
She was so Anyway, okay. Mary Jane, Erykah.
Ooh.
Mary
He
Mary
said,
Jane?
yes, yes, sir.
Put a drink on that. Okay.
Well, whatever.
We love you, Erica.
I work out the Maverick, dude. That's
Ooh.
on my playlist. That's on my playlist.
Mint
Good deal.
condition, jagged edge.
Ooh.
Man, why are you taking so long?
Yeah, it's kind of easy on this one.
What is it?
I'm gonna have to say Jackie.
SWV TLC.
SWV. I'm an SWV girl.
Oh yeah, well, I hope I get that.
Wow.
Keith Sweat, Maxwell.
Ooh.
He probably would have been going. He would have been going against Usher.
Maxwell.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Maxwell.
Yes.
Okay.
Maxwell.
Tony B, Tony Braxton, Mary J. I gotta get it. When you can knock a damn Heineken top with your teeth off, I gotta go with you. Jagged Edge, SWV.
Jagged Edge.
What?
J.E.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out of there. Maxwell, Mary J.
Mary J.
Mary J.
What,
Shannon.
where we at? On the
For the final, the championship is up to you.
Oh, no.
Shannon, Jagged Edge, Mary J.
Jagged Edge.
No,
No,
I'm
I'm just
going
playing.
No, now I'm thinking about it. Look, she done sit there and said that. I'm going back to see
No,
these
no,
in
no,
my
I'm just
head,
playing.
bro.
I'm just playing. It's gonna be Mary J. It's Mary J. But I mean, I do have love for
Those are
Jagged Edge.
finals.
It's Mary J.
Very
But I
good.
do have love for Jagged Edge.
Mary J.
Mary,
Hey,
but we love you still, Jagged Edge.
That was
Jagged
fun.
Edge to the line.
that was great. Everybody had a different opinion.
Y'all funny.
That's good. So, thank you, ladies, for joining the show, giving your input, some insightful stuff for us. So,
We really appreciate
we'll have to,
it.
you know what I'm saying, bring you back when we can, like, cut some people's mics off. Shit, all kinds of stuff like
We got
that.
mics? I didn't know we had mics.
All that.
I think some
So,
very
yeah,
sensitive things.
yeah,
Okay.
all that kind of stuff. So,
Filter.
thank you, ladies.
We
for
thank
coming.
you for allowing us to be on the show. We really do appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank
Make sure
you.
y'all
Go
like,
Steelers.
comment, subscribe.
Steelers.
What you need to do is
Pittsburgh.
your friend, don't be hollering out shit unless you get people to subscribe to the show.
And please subscribe to the show.
Let's just get that.
Everybody.
Yeah, I don't care who you.
Everybody. Scream.
Hey,
We love you. Thank you.
for Shannon Woods, who is my
Yes, that's
sister,
my drink.
stop it.
Oh, that's my drink.
Hey.
Turn on the other side.
Hey, we brought y'all banger, the Mark and Will Show. Thank you guys. Love you.